Hey, it's Gary, and I have a story to tell. Alright, so my story time is going to be my coming out story, since it is October, and it is coming out month. So, here we go. Back when I was a wee little boy. Not really. It's been a while. But when I decided to come out, growing up in a small town where I came from, it was kind of scary, wondering if my parents would accept me and love me for being gay. You're always told when you grow up in a very small town or a town that's not accepting of gays and lesbians or any LGBTQ community person, you're not sure what to expect. So I've heard all kinds of things. I was going to hell. I was going to be disowned. I'm an abomination. So many things that it played on me for years and years and years. And then when I decided to come out, I was scared. I wasn't sure. I knew my parents loved me. That was never, ever, ever in question. But how would they react to their son being gay? This abomination, this person that is not liked and going to hell and maybe is sick and needs medical help because of who I was. So I wasn't sure what to do, and I didn't want to do it in person because that's how much all of these things played into my head. So I wrote, I want to say it was probably a 2-page note, and I left it on in my parents' house. I was living with them at the time, and I left town for 4 days. Wasn't sure what I should be doing. I rented a hotel room on the beach, and I was just like, okay, so when I come back, I'm either going to have parents that say, we accept you, we love you, maybe they need to understand, I don't think any straight person will fully comprehend, being gay, but I tell people all the time, when did you choose to be straight? You didn't, just like I didn't choose to be gay. I was born that way, and I know that, but all these things played on me. So, like I said, I left town, left for 4 days, and wouldn't answer my phone. My parents tried calling me the next day, and I was petrified to think about just leaving and maybe never speaking to my parents again. I'm very close to my mom and dad, and I couldn't imagine. And I was, like I said, I was totally tore up inside, so I wasn't sure what to think. So by day 4, the hotel reservation was done. I drove home, and I have to say I was pleasantly surprised that my parents grabbed me, they hugged me, and they were like, we love you. That's all there is to it. That's who you are, and you're our son, and that's all that really matters. And it was such a sigh, it was such a relief. It was like a burden that had been on me for years and years and years. And especially for the past 4 days, where you're supposed to be having a good time at the beach and relaxing and enjoying the weather and nature, because I'm very much a nature person. But I don't even think I hardly went out of the room because it was that mentally draining for me. So I know not everybody has a happy ending. I really do. I know friends that haven't. I know, kids that have got kicked out of their house at 15 and 16, and all because of them being who they are. And that's very sad. It's sad that it is still happening today. That there's still people out there that want to do conversion therapy and send you to a psychiatrist, and they're praying for you because you're going to hell and you're condemned to burn in fire, and I just can't imagine. But I've been through that, and I can just tell you that whatever it is, it does get better. And hopefully you won't have to find your family. Pick your family, because the family, your blood family, has disowned you. But if they do, you can pick your family. And that's very, very important for you to know. I wish I had a better support system when I was younger. However, I think there's so many more different resources out there now. Makes it a little bit easier. You're still gonna have the tough time. That's all there is to it. It's not an easy thing to go through. But I do believe that it only makes us stronger and makes us a better person. It teaches us to be compassionate and kind. And that's what it's all about. That's what life ends up being about, is the family that not necessarily is blood, but what you've chosen. And that's what Coming Out Month is all about. To relieve yourself, to feel better about yourself, to be accepted, to be loved. And those are important things that we all, as humans, because we're all human, and we all want the same thing. We want to be loved. We want to be accepted. And that's just what Coming Out Month means to me, because it was such a relief. So whatever you do, find a friend, find a family member. There's, like I said, there's so many different resources out there for you, and know that people accept you for who you are, and no judgment, because it's really what it's about. So that's my coming out story. A little wonky that I thought I had to run away for 4 days. But that was my mindset at the time. And like I said, happy ending. And I'm a better person because of what I've gone through. So just remember, stay strong. It does get better. And I love you all. And that's it. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up and the share button, of course. And if you have a story to tell, reach out to the sanctuary. Thanks, y'all.